exciting new programs that we're about to launch is Nobis World. In this program, teachers have the opportunity to travel to cultures very different than their own, experience that other culture, engage in service learning in the community, and then receive training from Nobis Project facilitators on how to translate those experiences back into their classroom. We select our locations looking at what is the learning potential for educators and what can we learn and experience in that culture to bring to life some important social issues of today. Not only to illustrate what we can learn from what's going on and successfully impacting change in a particular community, but we're also looking for elements that mirror issues that are impacted in our own community. What can we learn from other places about how they are handling social issues and making a positive impact? And how can we learn from those communities and integrate those experiences back in our own culture? The hope is that teachers who participate in Nobis World programs will have 3 benefits that will come out of the experience. Cultural immersion, where teachers have the opportunity to visit with families in their homes, meet with teachers at schools, and experience the culture firsthand. And through cultural immersion, teachers hopefully leave with a different way of looking at the world and also a different way of looking at their students. One of our primary goals is for teachers to come away with being more culturally responsive in their classroom, to teach in a meaningful way for students who come from different backgrounds than themselves, and to understand also how to expose children to a variety of cultures and experiences and belief systems that are different than one another's. Service learning is an experiential education model. It allows teachers to connect what's happening in the classroom with a service project that the students are engaged in. It allows the learning to come more vividly to life and understand different issues. Our teachers will engage in service learning projects while they're on their site. My experience as a teacher has been that once I experience the student side of things, I'm much better prepared to lead it as a facilitator. Another aspect of that is that we want teachers to be prepared to bring these complex issues like global poverty or an environment or healthcare or human rights vividly to life for their students. And by engaging with the community in a meaningful way, where they're working firsthand with organizations that are trying to make a difference in a community, they're able to really successfully do that and come back with stories and images and everything that it takes to excite the children in their classrooms. The final component is professional development, where teachers will receive training in how to translate all of these ideas back into their classrooms. They'll receive training in technology. This might include how to use Skype to connect back with the community that you've just developed a relationship with. It also might include editing movies in order to document projects or experiences, or even developing interactive timelines using web-based software in order to capture the history of a particular event and to tell a sequence of a story. Teachers who attend the Nobis World program are trained in the Nobis Global Action service learning model. And it gives them the tools to develop a service learning project in their classroom that will respond back to the host community that the teachers have developed a relationship with. Through these 3 elements, teachers come away with a complete package of being able to translate their experiences back into the classroom and to have a more sophisticated understanding about a particular culture. During my years of teaching, I found that students are really excited about learning connections and how different things work and their relationships to one another and also to themselves. They are motivated by experiences that empower them to make a difference. And in that way, Nobis Project's Global Action model creates the ideal opportunity to give students that power to make a difference both in their own communities but in the world around them as well. So we know that all of our students are different types of learners and they come from different backgrounds. And one thing that I think teachers potentially are underprepared for is how we celebrate the differences that are in our classrooms. And through the Nobis World programs, we're hoping to equip teachers with some skills and tools to do that, both for themselves as an educator, but also between the different students sitting next to one another. We want students to have a better appreciation of the value of difference. We want them to see that it's beneficial to interact with and have friends that are different than where you come from, that we can learn from each other's difference and that we should celebrate that.